Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Divinely Transformed. My name is Lisa, and whether you're new or returning, I'm glad that you're here. Welcome to your daily rune for January the 4th, 2022. Today's rune is Hagalaz, and it's in the reverse. It means hailstorm, and the keyword is aggression. So this is signaling the end of aggression, or it's signaling the need to back out of an aggressive situation. So take that how it resonates for you. Hagalaz signifies wind, bad weather, and is connected to dangerous and destructive forces and in times of crisis. A ferocious wolf is about to attack a horse beneath a threatening sky preceding a storm. The forces of nature can be violent and unpredictable. Often in life, unexpected things happen that we're unable to foresee. Dark forces are set in motion, and that we can do is accept symbolic death so as to rebuild on top of the ruins. It's in the reverse because someone's resisting the symbolic death and accepting the symbolic death so that they can rebuild on top of the ruins fresh. So someone is resisting that. And it's happening all around in this karmic marriage situation on both ends. They're both feeding into the aggression, back and forth, and feeding into it. And somebody is being called to just stop. It's time for peace. It's time to walk away. There's nothing more to fight about. The card is tied to our darker side and to our aggression, and we must know them in order to be able to control them. So what I'm getting from this card is that there is so much hostility and aggression within these karmic marriages right now that I just saw 222 on the counter. But there is so much hostility and aggression in these karmic marriages. You know, both parties are just very aggressive, very just back and forth with each other. Angry, hostile, aggressive. It needs to stop. Somebody's going to have to be the bigger person and put an end to the hostility and the aggression and force peace by saying, I'm done and I'm leaving. Or writing a note and leaving in the middle of the night and never going back. Somebody's got to be the bigger person to stop all of this. And we all know that the karmic feminine is not going to do that. So the only hope of this ever ending and stopping is the divine masculine coming into their power and putting an end to it. Not in an aggressive way, but just in a very peaceful and final way. Just do it, man. How do we deal with crises and distressing times? Do we feel victimized by an unfairly adverse destiny, or do we think we're partially responsible for what happens? Well, y'all are both in victim mode right now. Y'all are both in this woe is me attitude. But you're both responsible for this aggression. The universe is calling for it to be ended. The fights need to stop. The warring is over. It's time to make a peaceful exit. Hagalaz helps us become aware of our deepest impulses and protects in moments of crisis and change. It protects in moments of crisis and change. Divine masculines, you have nothing to fear. You are absolutely protected. Just do what you need to do to create and promote peace. That's what this card is. You're being called to create peace in this situation and exit it gracefully. Because this person that you're dealing with has no peace within them. You can't reason with them. You can't rationalize with them because they're very immature. They're very impulsive and emotional. They don't know how to control their emotions. So you got to stand up and be the bigger person in this situation and make peace by leaving. Holy Spirit, please clarify Hagalaz in the reverse with the Kipper. Please and thank you. Thoughts in reverse. Stop thinking about it. That's part of what's contributing to this shitstorm. Both of you are really overthinking things and really over emotional. It's time to stop thinking about this negative and this very traumatic event, experience, whatever you want to call it. 16 breaks down to a 7. 7th house of Libra and partnerships. This partnership is completely destroyed. Quit thinking about it. Quit perpetuating with your thoughts. Main female in reverse. It's time to make them not the main female in your life anymore. Their actions have already dictated that, but it's time for you to put this person in their place. And the only way to do that is by gracefully leaving the situation behind in the most peaceful way possible. This person doesn't have any self-value and self-worth, and they're losing money, they're losing their possessions, and they're desperate and dangerous. It's time to stop thinking about this person. You're overthinking the situation. It's much simpler to deal with this than you're coming up with, because really, the more you're overthinking, the more you're just thinking of very aggressive ways to end this and stick it to this person, and you'll get karma for that. I mean, that's not acting in your integrity. Acting in your integrity is just leaving and saying, I'm done, and leaving it at that. Whether you do this while this person's awake or sleeping, like, the communication and the action has to happen. Whether the communication is verbal and done and they're, while they're awake, or whether the communication is written and done while they're asleep, whatever, this person has to sleep sometime. And if that's how you have to deal with the situation, then that's how you have to deal with it. It's time to leave this community, this family behind. It's very toxic. 39 breaks down to a 12, breaks down to a 3. It's the 3rd house of Gemini in the reverse. This has to do with siblings, short distance travel, your friends, your platforms, your social media, and contracts. These people do not have your best interest in mind, because these people are in league with the karmic. They have something to gain by you remaining trapped in your home. It's time to free yourself. Distant horizons in the reverse. So the time is now. 36, that's a 9, and that is In the reverse as well, it's the house of Sagittarius, to utilize spirituality, religion, travel, expansion, philosophy, and psychology to take action and stop thinking about this. You're going to have to learn some coping skills to stop thinking about this and stop feeding into this, whether you're there or not. Expectation in the upright. 28 breaks down to a 10. It's the house of Capricorn. And then thief comes out. 24 breaks down to a 6. This main female in reverse is a thief. They stole money, they stole time, they stole energy, they're stealing emotions, they're just stealing. And it isn't fair. And they do it every day. 24 breaks down to a 6, the 6th house of Virgo. They do this every day. This is what they constantly work on. And you can absolutely always expect this person to be a thief. You know, I keep saying that this person's the devil, and, you know, the demonic entities are attached to them. What does the devil do? They come to steal, kill, and destroy. What is this person doing? Just that. So they're consecrated to the devil, to evil. This is the direction that you're focused on with this Empress here. But you're just thinking about this person. There's no communication. And there can't be any communication as long as you're stuck in this situation. Sixth house of Virgo again. This Empress very well could have Virgo in their chart somewhere, whether it's in natal planets or somewhere in their houses. But this Empress is very diligent in who they are and what they do. We have adjudication at the bottom of the deck with courthouse and bad health. So someone's in bad health. Could be both of y'all. Could be one of y'all, but someone's in bad health here. Could be the Cancer that's in bad health, because 31 breaks down to a 4. So this karmic very well could be in bad health. Courthouse is 23, breaks down to a 5. It's the 5th house of Leo. Romance, children, pets, creativity, matters of the heart. It's time to take action for your children. Time to take action for matters of your heart and take a risk and go to court and take care of this situation legally. Report this person for their abuse. If not that, then it's time to just, get those emergency custody papers drawn up for the protection and safety of your child if they're biologically yours. And if they're not, it's time to make sure this child is safe by making sure that this karmic is investigated fully. Time to get divorced. Time to deal with this legal mess. Because you'll just be losing more and more by staying in it. This legal situation is holding you up on your journey. Divine masculines. They're holding you up from the work on your journey too, because this journey card is in the reverse, and it's a card 10, House of Capricorn. And there's the main male in reverse. So the situation is dead and over. So it's really just time to finalize it and put everybody out of their misery by not prolonging this anymore. It's just time to leave and get this legally straightened out. Period. Holy Spirit, please clarify these energies with the Kipper. Keys on a ring. Someone doesn't have many options. There is a decision that needs to be made or has been made. It's very unconventional. String along, one night stand. It's in the reverse. So this karmic is really working very hard to take away your options, because all they are is a one night stand and they string you along. It's time to make a decision about this person. The decision is taking action, physical and legal action. Passion, insane chemistry, like each other equally, having fun. Acts, breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, and abandonment. This person's really trying to break up and separate the passion that you have for your divine counterpart, divine masculine, and forcing you to give your divine counterpart the silent treatment. But you're intensely attracted to this person, and you're allowing this person to interfere. By doing what this person wants and keeping the silent treatment going with your divine counterpart. That is not victory. That is not success. That is stagnation and failure. There's always chance for course correction. This karmic will never make healthy choices for themselves. It's impossible for them to make healthy choices in love and life. They don't know how to love themselves. They don't know how to take care of themselves. And they don't know how to truly be happy. It's time to stop that pattern, because you're adopting this too, divine masculine. You're keeping yourself stuck in a situation, not making healthy choices for yourself, and hurting yourself, and keeping yourself away from your happiness, your joy, and everything. Yeah. I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Fun, flirting, want to date. You want to date your empress, and you're being restrained. You're being restricted because of a one-sided, narcissistic, self-absorbed person that you're in a one-sided relationship with a narcissistic person who love bombs the shit out of you to keep you trapped and stuck. But it is time to focus on yourself here, divine masculine. It's time to focus on yourself, your self-worth. It's time to heal. It's time to work on your shadow side of yourself. And it's time to appreciate yourself. Because you work so hard for this person and they don't even appreciate you. The universe is calling for you to evolve your relationship with this empress to the next level, to the next phase. They're calling you to heal your inner child. They're calling you to grow and release yourself from this situation, to liberate yourself. Because you have truth, clarity, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. You know the truth, you have protection, and you have the power. It was within you all along. This person is working overtime to make you believe that you're just a pussy when you ain't. This person demasculizes you every day. You need to stop allowing this person to keep you distracted and keep you away from your journey. They've done that long enough. They're getting karma for this every day, and the more you stay with them, they're getting crazier and crazier. You're sharing in the karma, and you're putting yourself in danger. Because like I said, karmics are getting desperate. And when they're desperate, they're dangerous. There's no saying what they're going to do. Holy Spirit, please clarify these energies. King of Pentacles in reverse. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. You're not feeling very safe. You're not feeling very stable because you're not sharing your life with someone who is safe and stable. You're losing money because of this person. They're spending it, they're stealing it, and the universe is just like leaking it out anyway to other places too. So you can be drained more and more until you get the hint that this person is a drain on you. It is too much work. It is too much. This is not healthy. This is not for you. So you might be in a situation now where you're really having a hard time providing for this person. This is justice in the upright. I mean, this is karma received for keeping yourself stuck in this situation. Especially whenever you know better. You've had things revealed to you. You've had things revealed to you intuitively, and you've had confirmations from my channel and perhaps others if you're watching other channels. Pisces energy, Libra, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You know the truth about this. This is a past life situation. You've known this person before. They've kept you trapped and stuck before. They were your enemy in a past life too, posing to be someone close to you. You've been through this before. It's time to stop that pattern. Knight of Wands in reverse. But you're not taking action, or you're not taking appropriate action. It's not productive. You're just spinning your wheels. You're getting angry. You're getting nasty, jealous, bitter, mean, hateful, and losing hope in the situation. You're looking for balance and reciprocity. You're not going to get this here in this situation that you're keeping yourself stuck in. But there is another situation that you could be having with your Empress, who is also a past life soulmate, who y'all have loved each other before. 2323 on the clock. So the link will be in the description box below for the angel numbers index. But this Empress, they have Libra in their chart somewhere. And you've known this person too. And this person was always balanced and reciprocal in their love and attention with you in the past life. This is what you need to be focused on. But there's 2 6s here too. So 66 could mean something. So check that out in the index too. You're not attracted to this person. You don't want this person. There's no chemistry left in this situation. It's time to just leave the situation. The bottom of the deck is the Ace of Cups in reverse. There's no love. There's no passion. You've been betrayed over and over again. It's time to release it and walk away for good. You're the magician in the upright divine masculine, because you are able to manifest from a pure heart. You did. At least once. Gemini, Virgo energy there. But what you really need to manifest now is manifesting no new beginnings with this person. That's the leap of faith you need to take, to say, I'm finished. And I'm tired of going around and around this karmic hamster wheel of learning these lessons that I've already learned. The longer you stay, the harsher it gets. Aries, Aquarius, and Taurus energy. Yep. In this situation, you keep losing pentacles. You're losing possessions. You're losing stability. But you can walk away from this situation 26 and start all over again. Afresh, from a healthy foundation, with someone who is actually going to reciprocate with you on everything. What are the final messages here for, the Hermit in reverse? You're very lonely. You're very isolated. You've allowed this person to imprison you in your home for too long. You don't want to be imprisoned. You want to be free. That's why you're getting angry. That's why you're feeling lonely. That's why you're in your fantasies about this Empress. It's time to stop getting out of your fantasy and taking some actions. This person's been doing this to you for a long time. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy in the reverse. This person's been very mean and cold and cruel to you for a very long time. Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This has been going on for a long time. It's time to create boundaries with this person. It's time to stop using communication as a weapon back and forth with each other, because it's very ungrounded. It's very toxic. It's very chaotic and menacing and just dangerous. With Temperance in the reverse, it's Sagittarius. So it's time to stop waiting and stop settling. With the Three of Wands in reverse. And it's time to reach out to this Queen of Wands in the upright. This Empress. Aries, Leo, Sagittarian energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarian energy. You're very attracted to this person. It's time to say so. It's time to break your silence. It's time to do something. It could be fun. It could be very healing. You could be celebrating right now instead of going through all of this. Step into your Emperor energy. Step into your divine masculine energy, because this isn't it. It's very simple. Just release the burden. Walk away. And communicate that you're doing that and doing that for good. And just go. Whether you do that while this person's awake or sleeping, just make yourself clear and take the actions that you're being guided to take. You're very clear on this with the Hanged Man in reverse. And you're very unhappy about it. Pisces and Leo energy here. You're very sad. Yep. You're very sad because as long as you're in the Page of Swords energy, only watching and stalking and spying and not communicating with your Empress, the longer that you're doing that, that is basically Seven of Swords energy. Lying, theft, deception, and trickery. And not standing in your power, Emperor. Emperor is in the reverse here. This energy is being afraid to be authentic. Being afraid to take a stand for yourself. And staying in a state of limerence, which is fantasizing about someone that you don't even have a real relationship with, and staying stuck in a shitty situation and doing nothing about it. All the while, you're conning yourself and allowing someone else to con you, because Seven of Swords has the element of self-deception as well. You're deceiving yourself by trying to control this situation by staying in it. You're deceiving yourself by not standing up for yourself and not standing in your power and not taking action for your highest good. So be the emperor that you're called to be. Turn this energy upside down. Release the Seven of Swords energy and come out of deception. First, you got to stop lying to yourself. And then you got to come out of deception with your Empress. Because you wore a false mask. You were not honest about how you felt about anything. You hid your emotions. You hid your thoughts. You hid your situation. And you fronted that it was awesome until your face and your body language couldn't hide it anymore. And then you just stayed stuck. You don't have to do that anymore. Come out of that Seven of Swords energy and the Emperor in reverse energy and stand up and be the Emperor and the divine masculine that you were always called to be. 3333 on the clock. It's time to collaborate with the divine and the Holy Spirit and listen to what you're being called and led to do. Period. Because as long as you're not doing that, you're collaborating with the devil. Even if you're fighting with the devil every day, you're still working with them. You're still collaborating them by fighting with them. And it's not getting you anywhere. It's not doing you any good, and it's hurting you. And you're just wasting your time, your energy, and your money. It's time to stop it. And that's just being pragmatic. This person loves to hurt you. This person loves to manipulate you. They love to see you unhappy. They love to see you angry. They love getting that attention. Stop giving it to them. I really hope that this message empowers you to stand up for yourselves. Because this person's infringing upon your human rights, your health, your wealth, every aspect of your life. They're controlling it, and they got you by the balls, and you got to get your balls out of their hands and take your power back, because your balls are yours. They really are. So protect them by peacefully walking away from this person, and just be the bigger person and walk away. And keep that peace, the silence, and take care of this legally, because really you're just putting yourself in danger to either get murdered by this person, seriously injured, or go into jail, because this person's really, really trying to manipulate you into abusing them so they can put you in jail. You're already halfway there, or most of the way there. So just stop it before the situation gets any more out of control. This isn't healthy for you. This is not healthy for your child. And it has to stop. But one way or the other, the universe will stop it. But it doesn't have to result in your death and your complete loss of freedom. Free yourself while you have the chance. So if this message helps you, please give it a thumbs up, so it might be able to help someone else too. Someone else might need these words of encouragement, so that they can do what they need to do to take action for their own peace and safety. Thank you for supporting my channel in all the ways that you do. I appreciate y'all. Have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to y'all soon.